One shot, let's begin. Alan X Peke by Akira Toriyama, translated and uploaded by No Group and aspiring manga reader. All right, we read, we react, and we read and react and relive part two. Yesterday was quite fun. I appreciated Akira Toriyama's work even more after reading chapter one. It had a lot of personality. I could see why it got so big, and it was so diverse with its art style, or at least in terms of depicting the action. So, let's see what happens to Peke today. He just wants to get on his ship, and he needs some gas. All right. I read this yesterday. Basically, this is saying it was translated by a machine, and then they made it so that it sounded more natural. And that they said, hey, I just wanted to spread his work, and if anyone wants to do a different translation, by all means, go for it. Because there's plenty of Akira Toriyama's work we haven't seen. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Oh, damn again. I was gonna do the clear mouth before I begin. Credits. Scan to Akira Toriyama manga. Translation, aspiring manga viewer. Typesetter, aspiring manga viewer, and original story, Akira Toriyama. Rest in peace, legend. Alright. Alien X Peke. I forget if the X is silent. Like in Hunter x Hunter. Let's zoom in and let's begin. What was that? They hired a guard? Yep. I could hardly believe it myself. Pinch, pinch. Grr, that brat's playing me. It seems that I, the great Papero, have gone far too easy on them. Well, that ends today. Round up the boys and hit up Tancho. Are you serious? You really found. Are you serious? Oh gosh, what voice did I do from yesterday? I forget. Well, I guess it's a new voice today. Are you serious? You really found my ship? Uh, I think so. Tell me, was it shaped like this? That's right. I even spent the night there. Yes! 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 Please, take me there right away. As soon as you finish your guard duty, sure. What? Wow, that should have been obvious. Though, it's hard to believe you're as strong as you claim. I'm guessing we also can't just hand those fools over to the authorities. Sadly, yes. Their boss, Papero, is the head of the local police force. Sounds like this planet's inhabitants are magnets for trouble. They just don't know when to quit. So, if I get rid of this Papero guy, you'll tell me where my ship is? That's right. Of course. Work so beneath me is my only option off this rock. Okay, kid. Tell me where the trash is so I can mop it up. I will also need a car for this mission. Hold up. You can't just do that. That would be a crime. Just wait till they come here and then drive them off. Huh? What good is there being a bystander? No matter how scared they get, punks like this will always come back. The problem will just be doomed to repeat. Is that so? Guess that makes no point in telling you where that ship is. Damn you, Earthlings. So, what's your name? Peke. Really? By the way, I appreciate the meal, but I'm not eating. Why? Why is that? Not a fan of our world cuisine? Nope. It's just I only drink juices. Oh, quit it with the grimacing. We don't have any juice here. Here, will these oranges satisfy you? Oranges? I'm not familiar with this item. You fine with me having this for free? Chomp, 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 munch, munch, munch. That, that was incredible! How could it have such an enriching flavor? Nothing on my planet even compares to this. So, you have a taste for it after all. This woman, she has such a nasty personality, and yet her cooking skills are scarily proficient. It would be a shame to get rid of her. Huh? What is this thing? It looks kind of like a lump of coal. I mean, I highly doubt this was in the orange. That's My bodily waste. Ah, you just crapped on the table? No sane person does that ever. Whoa, okay, I understand. Aside from the girl, this place is actually not half bad. And that is exactly why Pepero wants these lands. My guess is she either wants a hotel or a second residence here. Moron. Such typical thug behavior. So, Peke, why did you come here? Simple. I came here to take control. What? You're a freaking tyrant? And dare I ask, what do you do to all of humanity? No need to worry. With my ship, you'll all be annihilated quickly with no pain whatsoever. For real? I'd rather take my chance with Pepero than scum like you. Such impudence. My ambitions are much broader than the common street trash. That is not my point at all. There's no way in hell we'd ever tell some creep like you where your ship is. Now go on and hit the road. Huh? Well, I could at least spare you. You heard me. Beat it. Pfft, forget it. Like I even need your help anyway. It's likely very close by. You sure about this? This place isn't one you could find without help. Then give me directions. Don't give 'em squat, Poco. It'd be the end for us after just one peep. Feel free to come back if you change your mind. Wouldn't hold my breath on that. Why not just have Poco tell you where it is? Then you just zoom on home and act as though you never found this planet. Not an option. I'm afraid I need this planet for the amount of water it has would easily allow Kovatik to have a healthy supply of fuel for the next 30 years or so. Not to mention, a discovery like this would nab me a special bonus. Quickly, Poco, tell me where a ship is. I'll get the jump on him and blow it up long before. He just has a stick of dynamite on him before he fights it. You what? Okay. uh, Stop. I don't recall filling this pack with anything. Zip. Oranges? That kid must have slipped into my bag. Now I can't just. Those cars are heading straight for their house. That could be Pepero and his thugs. Chim. Chum. I've heard from my boys you've been very, very naughty. Word is you hired some muscle to pummel them. Is that true? Let's see. Come out. There ain't no hiding from this. Where did all these guys come from? It's like Pepero brought a whole army with him. This is insane. Oh no! Well, so now you're too scared to step outside. Go on, Doncho, Russell. Swing! One guy tossed something? Maybe a letter? Oh, that's dynamite! Hit the jack! The heck was that? Fools. So stubborn and childish that they went as far as to just blow up the property. But there be no more of these. Damn it all! Now, what was your knighted shining armor hiding? I came all this way to personally take care of him. Back off! You've gone way too far! Why the rage? Aegon, did the old man happen to burn up? What a load. Your bodyguard just ran away. And here I was thinking, I was about to take down a real opponent. You've got three options. We just kill ya. Or A, we just kill you nice and quick. B, we do it nice and slow. Or C, we make it a bloodbath. I've wasted enough time. Let's just do A and be done with this. You cycles can burn in hell. Tap, tap. Let's see. What's this? Hello, fool. No way, it's the freak god! Bam! Whoosh. Huh. Kick. Ah. Kick. Fling. Ah. Punch. Kick. Plish splash. Ugh. Uh-huh. Peke! No way! He's incredible! So it wasn't just all talk. Well done, Joe. Looks like you've got your chance. Go and show this punk why you're considered the best assassin in the world. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push, 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 push. Slash, 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 slash. You know, I feel like we'd be better off as the best of friends. Let's just shake and pretend this mess never happened, yeah? Forget it. Now, what should I do with you, Mr. Papero? A. I could just kill you. B. I could drag it out. C. I could make it a bloodbath. What would you like? Um, I, I'm kind of the head of the police force, so I'd go with C. It's what he deserves. I know. I'll give you 5 million. No, wait, 10. I'll give you 10 million. Wait, of course that's not enough. Maybe you'd like to earn the ducats as my bodyguard. How's that? 10 million? Not interested. What? Admit it. You actually considered the offer for a moment. Dope, dope, dope. Ha! Let's see you come after me now, because you take one step and she goes bye-bye. You spawnless bastard. Go ahead. She's dead weight anyways. Huh? Click. Patoor. Huh? What? That was a real crappy rescue. Now then, you will rebuild their house. Got it? Of course. Heck, I'll even give him a palace at no cost. Now beat it, and never show your mug around here for the rest of your days. Huh? I mean, sure thing. In fact, I'll leave right now. Also, I'll need you to lend them your car to replace one you wrecked. Is it worth a whole lot? You got it. I'll get them whatever they need. Guess that means I have to try not to kill you. Huh? This is for all your crimes! You were so cool, Peke! It was nothing. Your kind is just pitiful. You were gonna let him kill me? Fool. It was a simple bluff. Like I'd believe you. I hate to admit it, but your orders were simply way too delightful. There's no way I could let you die. Heck, I've actually started to grow fond of Rock and even you. In fact, I'm gonna follow the old man's suggestion and simply fly home without mentioning your world to anyone. It's kind of a shame, but it's the least I can do. Hey! Hang on. Where's your grandfather, anyways? He didn't get caught in the explosion, did he? Huh? He's boom. What's going on? Oh crap. What got blown up over there? And ooh, Alien Peke. Nice. That was fun. That was fun. That was a nice, solid conclusion to the Peke chapter. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let me just drink out this Taco Bell. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. This one was a lot of fun. That's what I could say. It did. The absurdity did make me laugh quite a bit. I think it's been a minute since I laughed that hard on camera. Just cause like I don't know, like I know this is a gag comic and everything, but then he just casually has dynamite. It's like, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Now maybe the guy was a miner or something, and because like miners would use dynamite to blow open caves or something, right? Or maybe to go and clear land or forestry. That could potentially be a reason he had dynamite, or he could just want to protect his home. Kaboom, kaboom, like that. Anyways, I dig it though. I also found Porco Rosso here. Like, look at that. That's Porco Rosso. um, I this is such a wonderfully varied set of characters. I really do dig it. It's pretty neat. And then why do they all have dynamite? I really don't know. And then of course, we forgetting about our whole ship, his whole ship getting blown up. And now he's gonna be there with them, and I appreciate that he wasn't like, yeah, well now I'm gonna spend my time with you forever here, but instead he was more like, well, yeah, that's fair enough. Thanks guys for the oranges. Let me go and boom. And I wonder what he's gonna think when he finds out that you can generally just grow oranges. That's a lot of fun. That's kind of a fun little strange thing, right? The best food he's had, you just grow out of the ground. And then maybe he would take it, and then he'd go to his home planet, and then he'd rule with an iron fist. Again, one of the things I will say that I appreciate with this manga is that I know Akira turned for Dragon Ball Z, and I know he did like Blue Dragon, the art style, and I'm pretty sure Dragon Quest was largely his style, if I'm not mistaken. And to just see like how do I put this, the whimsy behind everything is a lot of fun. Because again, are there a lot of panels? Yes. But is it also very easy to read? Yeah, I'd say it's full of personality. And then like the tap tap again, he's very good at making his art like boom, uppercuts, boom, right here, like a cross punch here, boom, then he kicks here, boom, knocks the guy up there, boom, like that. And then he's just very good at drawing action and then emphasizing certain things, right? Like having this little bit of aura shows how fast and how strong it was here. This guy going here using the force of his body, followed by the sound effect coming down from it, as well as him like just grabbing it too with his own force and then flinging him. Again, he's very good at drawing action. He throws this here and then focus on that has a reaction, and then he just slapped her, boom, so the action is really good, and it's fun with the comedy. This guy just has one exchange. He's like, "Uh oh, hey, let's be friends instead." And then just the little gags, right? The little crappy rescue when he goes pachoo, pachoo, just like that. I think that's like a fun little thing. And especially like it has ways. It's definitely potty humor, but in the most interesting way possible. And it's funny to think that it just kind of came up when he was like, "Oh, well, thanks for the orange." I think it goes like that, and then it's like, okay, that's a funny gag. But then to have it actually come up later is interesting. I'm also I wanted to power scale this too. Um, it'd be funny, like, oh man, this guy is not faster than bullet timing or whatever, right? Because he couldn't. He had to bluff it then like that. Uh, so yeah, I think that's a fun one if you really want to. Yeah, and then he's just very good at doing things, and then just kind of have the explosion right there, be the what do you call it? It's the cherry on top to be the exclamation point at the end of the sentence is a lot of fun. Um, yeah, I dig it. Now, is this guy going to become a country boy? Maybe. I think that'd be kind of fun. He goes and he enjoys delicious food. If there's one thing that I enjoy consistently about Akira Toriyama's work, it's just that Earth has a lot of really good food. And that is part of why we stay alive, you know? Goku's a glutton, and then you have this guy, and I believe Beerus was all like, hey, I'm not going to destroy Earth because of all the tasty food. And then just having people delight in the delicacies of Earth. It's awesome, and I really really dig it. Alien Peke, I don't know if he's ever gonna hit the main series at any point. I kind of doubt it, but I don't think we need to. I think it's fun to see all of these side stories in the Dragon Ball verse. And then he also beat up a corrupt cop. I love it. That's great. Making sure that he was holding everybody accountable, and the fact that they were just, okay, buddy, now you can go and he beat up the cop. Cop is okay, buddy. Now I'm in charge. Don't go and mess with them here. Da 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 da. One of the things too that is mildly interesting is the thing where he said Earth had water, and he said for 30 years. Where is it? I think it was probably earlier, right? I came here to take control, annihilated quickly with no pain whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Street trash going to hit the road. Yeah, okay, let me just see. Good flavor here. You're on table here. Thug, take control. Blah blah blah. Broader. Hit the track here. No option for the next 30 years or so. in the next 30 years. That's a lot of. For us, water is life. And so, yeah, to see it only last 30 years is kind of crazy. Wonder how inefficient it is, too. Oh, yeah, so I guess we also get a mild environmental message. Treat the environment well because we only have one rock, right, that we're living on. But it's a hell of a rock. You know what? You all rock too. Um, awesome. I'm glad to be reminded of cool Akira Toriyama is with his art style. The fact that he's able to draw this very, very well, and that each character, I don't know, is different enough. Now, this one, does she remind me of Chi Chi or Videl? Yeah, yeah, she does. This guy remind me of Piccolo? Yeah, yeah, he does. But that's fun. Anyways, cool, cool, cool. Have a good day, everybody. Make good choices. And with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.